This is Eyewitness News.
Well, up next, it is back to school time, and in California, that means mandatory vaccination.
And we're talking to a doctor about what you need to know before your child heads back to class. It's back to school time, and for the first time, California law requires mandatory vaccinations for students. SB 277 took effect this summer. It requires nearly all school kids be fully vaccinated in order to attend school.
And joining us today is Dr. Momjian to talk about vaccines and other things parents need to keep in mind as the kids head back to school. And as a family practice physician, are you seeing parents scrambling to get their kids vaccinated right now?
Yes, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Well, when they have to go back to school and the school says you need these vaccines, they come scrambling. So they're coming in last minute trying to get their vaccines
Are
done.
they confused about what they need?
Well, it's very complicated, actually. There's a lot of different vaccines that you need, especially for toddlers that are coming into to kindergarten.
Yeah. Talk about those. What do they need?
So for kids that start kindergarten, you need to have so many vaccines. Measles, mumps, rubella, varicella, you need tetanus, diphtheria, pertussis, you need hepatitis B, you need,
Is chickenpox, is that one of them?
Varicella, yeah.
Okay.
Varicella is one of them. So you need a whole bunch of vaccines when you start kindergarten. And then when you start 7th grade, there's different requirements. And so there's a vaccine for whooping cough. I think a lot of people have heard about that. It's the Tdap vaccine that you need to get.
Well, I have a 5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old almost, and they're always getting their shots, sort of getting up to date. How stressful is it for the parents who maybe haven't had these phases of shots? So do they get the shots, or can they get all these shots as like a large dose?
Well, there's some vaccines you can mix together, obviously. Not mixed together, but you can give the injections at the same time. You know, the thing is, it's very complex. And I think the best thing you should do is to talk to your pediatrician or talk to your family medicine doctor, and they can give you advice on the series that you should be on.
Because they won't really have a choice, you know, they have to get vaccinated. Let's talk about something else that school kids sometimes face, lice. And what is this thing about super lice? Seriously? What is that?
Yeah, so most lice that we know is usually, you can treat it with over-the-counter lice medication. And now we're finding that there are some lice that are not really sensitive to this medication.
No kidding.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry, though, because there are prescription medications. They might be a little bit harsher to use, but they're definitely, we can still treat them. So super lice is not like the worst super bug that you can think of.
That's good to know. Yeah. And there's nothing that you can do preventing your children to get lice. Obviously, we can sort of be proactive with our animals, but there's no way we can prevent our family members or our kids from getting and then spreading it to all of us.
I think the key is early diagnosis and treatment, so you can prevent the spread to other kids. I think that's the real key. So if your kids are itching a lot and they're feeling like things are crawling in their hair, or you actually notice that there's bugs in their hair, you should get them to see a doctor.
You have to shave your beautiful children's hair.
I don't, wow.
These blonde, beautiful kids.
Or comb it all out.
Exactly.
Dr. Momjian, thank you so much for joining us. And you're close by in Glendale. It's nice to have you as our neighbor.
Thank you so much. Great to be here.
Great to see you again. Thank you, Doctor.